What is going on, y'all? It's your boy TNT Evolution coming back at y'all again with another My Faction video. So man, I am super excited. I've had WWE2K26 now, man, since opening launch. Yes, bro, I've probably played about 12 to 13 hours, man. Me and Smooth have been jumping on this thing. We ran some online matches. I played a little showcase, but it's time. It is time to get back to the bread and butter, y'all. And that is My Faction, man. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know if you've started playing My Faction. What are your thoughts on My Faction? Do you like it this year? How's everything going? What cards you got? What's your best pull? Let your boy TNT Evolution know every single thing you got down in the comments below. On the screen right now, man, it is telling us to build our faction. We're going to choose from hundreds of cards. We're going to collect superstars. We're going to upgrade them on the way to greatness. Y'all already know what this mode's about, so let's jump into it. We got to choose a superstar. I've done Roxanne in the past. I've never rocked with Obafemi. Dragon Lee, I don't think I'm going to choose Dragon Lee, but you know what? I'm going to stay pro women here, and I'm going to choose Jade. Y'all let me know down in the comments, who did y'all choose to start y'all My Faction? Hell, this is my first time opening it this year, so I don't even know if Jade's the right pick, Roxanne's the right pick, but y'all let me know who y'all picked and how you feeling with it. So we're going to go with Jade Cargill here, man. Let's get this beautiful animation. We get an emerald, and it looks like we do have an evolution card of some sort, so that is fantastic. But the storm is coming. Jade Cargill, our women's champion, right? She's in a big match at WrestleMania with Rhea Ripley, so I'm going to go ahead and choose Jade. And from what this looks like, guys, as I stated, this is an evolution card. So the DNA strands here on the left is letting us know we're starting at Emerald and we can go up multiple levels. So let's see what we can see about this card. Superstar Series 1 pack. All right, we're jumping right into things. Let's go ahead and open up this pack, man. Let's see what we got. And a 1 and a 2. Let's go ahead and reveal them all. Okay, we got some superstars here. Tiffany Stratton, Becky Lynch, gold cards, Ethan Page, my man All Ego. Love that. So let's go ahead and continue here and see what else we got. This is 2 out of 4. Let's go ahead and flip it over. What we got? Okay, we got Larry. All right. I guess Larry's going to have to be my default manager. Not too excited about that, but hey, it is what it is. We are jumping into My Faction. Super speed. What is this? I guess, let's see. Let me see what this is. Because there's some new stuff. Every year they come out with new things. I just get a 6+ movement for speed for 5 matches. Okay, that is also pretty cool. We got some cosmetics. Let's keep it moving. Pack 3 out of 4. Gonna flip it all over. We got some Faction Wars tickets, cosmetics, and side plates. And for the last 2, we got some Faction Wars tickets. So I'm not sure if everybody's gonna get this, right? Once we jump into My Faction, I don't know if everybody gets these packs to open, but I did buy the best edition of WWE2K. I'm not ashamed to say it. I really love the gameplay this year, the new aesthetics, the ragdoll physics. Hope y'all are enjoying it as well. So I gave 2K the last shot, man, to say, hey, earn my money with a really good game, and so far the gameplay is fantastic. Daily reward bonus. I jumped in here pretty late, so I missed a few of these things, but this is one of the key drivers of My Faction, man. Please log into your My Faction daily. You're going to get some rewards. We got some XP that would have came out on Monday, XP that came out on Wednesday. XP is going to be very vital this year with, as you can see, the new reward system. We have like a showcase pass, right? Something that you normally see in all the 2K games, whether there's NBA 2K and stuff like that. But you see it in Fortnite, so it's like a battle pass. We do have a showcase pass now, which is new to My Faction. So make sure you log in every day, all right? Tell them that TNT told you to do it. We're going to go on and claim our gold side plates. And the ringside pass also gives me some sapphire cosmetics. And we also have some other packs to open. So right now, man, we're almost ready to rock, as you guys can see. Let's go ahead on and just talk about a few things here and some of the things that we can do. So, of course, they jump you into your challenge tracker. This is going to be pretty cool to keep up with. They have daily challenges, they have weekly challenges, and they also have some of the year-end goals for your season. All right, so let's jump into the ringside pass first. As I mentioned, this is very new. This is going to be very vital. So as you play matches, you get to earn different rewards. As I mentioned, I did get the best bundle, so I do have access to the premium pass, and I also have access to the regular pass. And as you guys can see here, this is going to be just like what you would see on, a 2K game, right? So at level 30, man, on the regular side, you're going to get a Dirty Dom Sapphire card. You get to earn championships. You get to earn VC, all pretty cool stuff. And on the premium side, you get to earn superstars of that sort. And everything goes up to a level 40. So as the final reward here, we're going to get a Triple Mania Arena Worlds Collide. And you also obtain a Fiend Bray Wyatt. But we came here for MyFaction. So outside of that, man, let's first take a look at the March live events. So we're going to go over to the live events section. Jumping into live events here, man. 12 days, 21 hours. We got the Booker T birthday bash. So it's going to get you 1,000 MFP. And it looks like you got to use a striker here in order to obtain that reward. But it's a 1v1 match, so that should be pretty simple. Get your strikers on and, yeah, go ahead on and get you 1,000 MFP. All right, we have the birthday bash for Big E, man. 12 days on this as well. It looks like you're just going to be able to use any mail requirement. And let's see if there's reward tiers. Okay, so I forgot to open up the reward tiers. It looks like it's going to be the same for Booker T and Big E. You're going to earn MFP, you're going to earn some tokens, and you're going to get a bonus pack. So TNT Evolution, man, what does the Apex rewards mean? That's a great question. I'm glad you asked. You have to complete this 4 times in order to get all 4 rewards. After you've won the match 4 times and you get all 4 rewards, you can't redeem them again. So once you do it once, that is all. But hey, it gives you rewards, so please go ahead and take advantage. Here's the rewards tier for the Big E birthday bash, and it's the exact same for Booker T. So let's keep it moving. All right, man, we do have an old school challenge here. The event title is called Old School. It's time to take it back. A few leaders of the new school need to be taught a lesson. It's a 2v2, but guys, we have a requirement. You need to earn or have 2 Legends cards in order to compete in this live event. So at the very bottom, where you see that red X, you got to have that particular type of card. If you're not familiar with live events, how to go on and play them. But let's look at the tier rewards. It's going to get you a couple Legends packs, a basic, a deluxe, and some more MFP. And MFP, if you are not aware what MFP is or why you need it, we're going to talk about that in just a second. Legendary power, man. We do got a difficulty level of 3 stars, and it's going to earn you a British Bulldog, but you got to have a powerhouse card and a legend card in order. I'm assuming you're going to face Mark Henry, but let's see what also you get out of the events, man. You can earn yourself a British Bulldog if you do have a Legends card. You can get yourself 10 tokens, MFP, and some bonus packs. I do think that the bonus packs are MyFaction tickets, so we're going to talk about MyFaction in a second. And here's another event that we have here is up for 15 days. It's going to be called Me versus Me. So if you've played MyFaction before, they run events like this all the time. It's going to be a last man standing match. You got to have the Sapphire Triple H 99 Legends card, okay, in order to compete against John Paul Levesque. And once you beat John Paul Levesque, you can earn John Paul Levesque. So that's it. It's a one-time deal, last man standing, win the match if you got the card, and you get the John Paul Levesque. That's very simple. We don't have that card yet. We might earn them, and we're able to do that match. So we also got some other events. We have the Declaration event here. So you're going to need a momentum card. It's a ladders tag match, and it's going to get you some momentum packs. So that's actually pretty cool. We also got Ground the Young Flyer here. So we're going to need some momentums and a high flyer card in order to get your hands on Nathan Frazier. 1v1 match. You can earn Nathan Frazier and some basic packs and some MFP. Next gen, we're going to keep it going. Mass Dirty Dom is going to be in a match against the one and only Javon Evans. You have to have a momentum Javon Evans. And again, just like the John Paul Levesque, it's a one and done, falls count anywhere. Once you win the match, you earn yourself Dominic Mysterio 23 mask. I've had that card before, man. It's a great card to have, especially in MyFaction. Kali in a cage. So it's a steel cage match. I guess the great Kali is calling out anyone Aftershock. Calling out anyone in Aftershock. I'm not in Aftershock, but hey, you got to have yourself an Aftershock card in order to compete in this event. And let's see what you earn, man. You get a bunch of basic packs here from Aftershock, and you get some momentums and a Superstar Series 1. All right, so Tala Tonga. Okay, Tala is going to be taking on the powerhouses. You need to have an Aftershock card, and you need to have a powerhouse. And this is going to be a tiered event. So you get the one and only corn on the cob, JC Mateo, and some Aftershock, and some Superstar Series cards basics, and some MyFaction points. So that's pretty cool. Yada, I mean, we got another event here. Falls Count Anywhere. You need a Sapphire Jacob Fatu. Falls Count Anywhere. You get to earn yourself a Brock Lesnar. We have the March Smash and Stash. These are some very popular events. So every single month, 2K will give you this for the entire month. They're normally very simple matches. Let's see what we can earn. Okay, so you get some XP, you get some momentum, a couple of basics packs. If you haven't had a chance to purchase any Legends packs or have enough MFP points to get you any Legends packs, do this event. I probably recommend that you do this event first so that you can get some Legends packs, some Aftershock, and some Superstar Series 1. And who knows, you might get an epic pull, and you might also get you some nice cards to go along with it. So we're going to go for the March Quick Swap. That's a new thing in the game with Quick Swap now. I'm going to check that out. I don't necessarily know how cool that works. All right, we got a couple more. So we got Superstars of the Month. I guess the Superstar of the Month is going to be Gunther. So, or maybe I think it's Gunther. So Superstar of the Month, chop him down. It's going to be a 1v1 arena brawl. You're going to go up against a Carmelo Hayes. You're going to have a gold Superstar Series 1 Gunther. And I'm assuming that you're going to win or earn a different gold Gunther. So from what it shows right now, you're going to earn a gold Gunther once you complete the match. We have another one here, Locker Room Leader. This seems to be a fun thing. And we also have oddities back into the game. So that's actually pretty freaking cool. I do have a Superstar Series 1 card. It's going to be a Gauntlet Eliminator. And then you can earn 2,000, 1,500, and an oddity. So that's pretty cool. Looks like you're going to need a male Superstar Series 1 card. And we have Eradicate the Code. Man, WWE2K26 has dropped so many live events. I can't even remember, the last time we started a new season and they've dropped us so many live events. Like, guys, there is so much to do in MyFaction this season. So then again, if you have a bronze, I'm assuming female card, I'm not sure, but you got to do a Royal Rumble. You do a Royal Rumble, you earn yourself a Superstar Series 1 pack, so that's pretty cool. And this is for the ringside pass, Fallon, Phoenix, and the High Flyer. It's a triple threat match. You got to have your man, El Hijo del Vikingo, in order to play in this match. It's going to be an intergender match, which is so cool. I'm so glad not only intergender is back into the game, but you can do intergender in MyFaction now. So that's pretty freaking dope. It's a one and done. You get yourself a Superstar pack. We have some more ringside pass stuff here. And these are more once you get down into earning those higher levels, you get these different cards. So once you get these, and as you can see, these have expiration dates of 37 days. So I'm not sure how long it's going to take for me to advance down, but once you earn these cards, you can earn these different packs. That's pretty cool. So I'm just going to flip through these things here. Not going to spend a lot of time because if you don't have the ringside pass or if you haven't earned these yet, these are when these come into effect. So it looks like there's some DLC attached here. You got the Stephanie McMahon Helmsley and the Triple H Persona card. You can have a match against Nia Jax and go ahead on. And once you win that match, you can actually earn yourself a Superstar Series 1 pack. So that's pretty cool. And there's some more DLC here with The Rock, Kevin Owens. And it looks like it's going to give you some Superstar Series packs completing these DLC. So again, the name of the game in MyFaction, guys, is just to earn your cards so that we can move up and get our collector's level up there. And we're going to talk about that in just a second. So as we keep moving down, man, we have Impacto Fusion. Remember those ringside pass cards that you earn. And if you pull some Legends cards like the Rob Van Dam, or you can pull an Aftershock Raquel Rodriguez, you qualify for this event to get your hands on a Sapphire Elia Dragunov. So that's pretty cool. Here's some other events here. You got to have, so these types of events, guys, if you're not aware, you got to have the requirements. You can't have 3 out of the 4 and complete the match. You must have 4 out of 4 requirements in order to do the match. And you can get your hands on a Tiffany Stratton. We also have more oddities, which is freaking cool. And we also have, okay, oddities. There's my man, Red Monsoon. We have oddities for the numbers games. And these were in my faction last year. If you complete these do complete a set and you get to earn some rewards. So that's pretty cool. All right, moving along, man. I think we're down to the bottom of live events. Can't believe it. So look at this here, guys. We do have another event, Top of the Tower. If you have the Elite Jade Cargill, I'm assuming you earned this in World Tour. If you have the Rob Van Dam from World Tour, you can get your hands on the Rock 2013. That is pretty freaking cool. All right, and for the last live event we got here, we got the Windy City Kingslayer. This looks like you don't really need anything, so that's pretty cool. I can't see what cards you may need, but you can get your hands on an Elite J Uso, so that's pretty freaking dope. All right, so now that we've taken a look at live events, we're going to go over here and just kind of jump into some of these modes. So if you're not familiar with the MyFaction part of World Tour, what World Tour is allows you to jump into a region. We currently have Dallas active and we have Orlando active. And what you do is once you come in here, there are going to be different regions available that you can select. So let's see if I can get into Dallas here. And as you can get in here, this is what I wanted to show you guys. There's different things that you have to do. So as you can see, you got to complete the Takeover the City, Smack Them Down, Raw Energy, and WrestleMania Remix. And as you can see, once you complete all these tours, you get your hands on the Elite Rock, which are the toy cards. I love the Elite Mattel figures in this game. You get some MFP. And then, of course, as you can see here, they have requirements. So every time you jump in, you're going to need certain things in order to complete the tour. So it is really, really good to jump in and take a look, you know, at these World Tour matches and get them done ASAP. Faction Wars is back again for another year. You're going to need some tokens. You're going to go ahead on and once you use a token, you can start a run. But let's jump into the rewards real quick, see what the rotating cards are. This section here rotates out every single month. So if you guys come in here and you're playing and you say, hey, man, March is over and now April and I don't see these cards, it's okay. Once they leave the rotating section spot, they're going to come over to the permanent spot. But the cool part about rotation is, as you can see, this is an emerald. The emeralds and whatever is in the rotating section are at a discount. So right now they're 2,400 Faction War points. If you come down here and look, if they're offering any emeralds, it looks like they're not. As you can see, you have to purchase these permanent cards with 1,250. If you go to the unlockable bosses, you see how the emeralds are 4,000. That's why you got to catch them in the rotating section. 4,000 versus 24. You get a little bit of a discount. And the way that you earn the Faction War points is you got to start a run. You got to start a run, play through that in MyFaction, go through a bunch of different challenges, and once you complete your run, you do earn points. So that is pretty freaking cool. Last but not least, we do have Weekly Towers. And Weekly Towers is going to be a great event for you to just come in and learn how to play MyFaction. So if you're not really great at MyFaction, or if you're saying TNT Evolution, I don't like MyFaction, jump into Weekly Towers. This will give you a bunch of different matches against different opponents where you get to just really learn how to play the game. This mode is very, very relaxed. As you can see, once you complete these 5 matches, you get 5 tokens. And then, of course, you can't unlock week 2, week 3, or week 4 until you complete week 1. So this is something that you will have to do in consecutive order. But you can earn 5 tokens, a Superstar Pack, 2,500 MFP, and you can earn a Julia. And so this is pretty cool, man. This is all the things that you can earn from doing Weekly Towers. All right, so this is for the multiplayers out there. Hey, if you want to jump in online and you want to rank and you want to get some rank play and you want to just tear up the leaderboards, right? You can come into the multiplayer section and play some ranked matches. These also come with nice rewards here. So if you take a look real quick, if you get the bronze level, this gives you Faction Wars tickets. Silver level, you get 5 tokens. The gold level, Superstar Series 1, you hit Emerald, 6,000. Hit Sapphire, 10. Hit Ruby, you get your Superstars pack. You hit Amethyst, Superstars. Diamond, 20 tokens. Pink Diamond, 2,250. 32,000. That is some good MFP for Galaxy Opal. So that is really cool. So those are the rewards that you earn there. So this is going to be your headquarters section. Remember we talked about MFP, guys, and we talked about the cards and why you want to collect so many cards. So here's your collector level. I'm just going to skim through it. As you can see, man, this is actually pretty cool. Once you reach certain levels now, 2K is giving you the option to choose your reward. So if you want more tokens to get some of the token cards, you can do that. If you want MyFaction points to just get more MyFaction points to buy packs, you can do that. I think that is pretty freaking cool. So as you progress up the level, right now we have 905 cards, level 16. They used to offer cards in this section. It looks like they've taken that away from what I can see. So you used to come in here and earn some really powerful cards, but they're offering you MFP. So that's pretty cool, I guess. And then you do get these packs where you get a basic or deluxe voucher that can be redeemed. So I really think 2K is giving you something. All right, evolution cards. So we talked about the evolution cards in the beginning. I do have one. I have Jade Cargill. She can go from Emerald to Sapphire, and it looks like Jade Cargill after Sapphire, I think, is Ruby. So once you complete those, that is pretty cool. We can get her up to a Ruby. So in order for me to evolve this Jade Cargill, I got to land 20 strikes, 10 grab attacks, and then 20 running attacks. And then, of course, it goes from Emerald to Sapphire. And then, of course, I'm going to get a new set of challenges that I need to do. Once I complete that, it will evolve her from Sapphire to Ruby. And here's her badges and what Jade Cargill looks like at the moment. All right, so now that we've talked about a couple things here, this is where you can find your collection. So we talked a little bit about this while going through the live events. There's Legends cards, there's Aftershock cards, and of course, if you get all the cards in the set, you can earn these different rewards here from opening these packs. So this is why if you want to come and take a look at who is in here, what things you can earn. If you get these 5, you get a pack. You get these 4, you get tokens. You get the Triple H. So remember, you needed the Triple H. This is how you earn that Triple H. You got to earn Goldberg, Lita, Mark Henry, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Yokozuna, and you need 5 sapphires to get your hands on this Triple H. So that's going to be, normally if you know pack luck, it's going to be difficult sometimes getting your hands on those different types of cards. But fear not. Here are some other things here that we do have in here. There's showcase rewards, my GM rewards. If you want to take some time to look and see what rewards you can earn, jump in here and go to the rewards section. The manager section is the same thing. And here is where all your cosmetics, your wallpapers, and your logos will go. So now, we've talked about everything. We're getting almost there, guys, to the finale. The card market. The card market is where you purchase cards. So remember we talked about needing those Triple H cards and those Sapphire cards. When they become available out of those different packs, they will come to the card market and you can purchase them. And they will come at a price. You can pay MFP or you can pay VC for them. And VC is the virtual currency that you pay real cash for. And the MFP, I told you we'll talk about it earlier, that's what you earn per match. So every single match that you play MyFaction, you win, you earn MFP. And then, of course, we talked about tokens earlier. As you move up your ladder and you earn different rewards, you can choose from either tokens or MFP. This is why you want to choose tokens if you're going for these cards. Here's the token market. These tokens cost 25 a piece. In order for any one of these cards, you have to collect 8 of them in order to unlock the Sapphire tier. And as you can see, those cards will start to increase in token price as you maneuver. So Sapphires cost 70, and Sapphire is the only thing available right now. Ruby, Amethyst, Diamond, Pink Diamond, Galaxy Opal will be coming soon as we progress. So of course, guys, let's look at the packs real quick. We do have a few packs out here, in the card market. We have Aftershock packs. We do have momentum packs that you guys seen, and I don't know where those legend packs are, but it looks like you can't even purchase a legend pack today. So all right, but we do have momentum and we have Aftershock. But hey, without further ado, let's jump into these packs. So this is what you guys come in for. You say TNT, we want to see you open up your packs. So we're going to get this side plate out of the way. We do have some MyFaction stuff. Let's get the cosmetics out the way. But we got some new cosmetics, so that is pretty dope. I don't have to use the basic cosmetics. So we're gonna open up our Joe Hendry pack, and let's see what we get in here. We should get a MyFaction Joe Hendry card, and this is an Evo card, so that's pretty cool. This Joe Hendry goes up to an Emerald, I believe, so gold to Emerald. That's pretty freaking dope. And let's go ahead on and open up the King of Kings pack. Let's see who's in here. We have the game Triple H, and we have Stephanie McMahon Hillsley. So remember that event that needed DLC cards. We qualified for that event, so we're going to be taking advantage of that. But as we talked about personas earlier, when you unlock a persona card, not only do you get to play with them in MyFaction, but you can play with them in any of the game modes on the game. So that is pretty freaking cool. All right, so let's open up the last 2 packs. And of course, we did get a lifetime achievement reward. We got 5 tokens. I do need that in order to get some token cards from the token market. Let's see what's in the Attitude Era edition. Let's flip them all over. So we got the additional DLC for the Stone Cold, the Rock 99. This is going to be pretty freaking cool. And these are all Persona cards. So I've unlocked them in every single part of the game. So super excited about that. And last but not least, the Monday Night Wars MyFaction edition. And look at this DX Shawn Michaels. Look at the Macho Man Randy Savage and the Rowdy one himself, Rowdy Roddy Piper. So guys, this is the introduction to MyFaction. We have been TNT Evolution Gaming, and we are going to get started. Please come join me weekly, man, where we cover MyFaction news and get on top of these different things. If you have any questions, please drop it down in the comments section. Also, let me know where you are in MyFaction, how you're doing, how you're progressing, and if there's anything that you need, your boy TNT Evolution will be here for you. So until next time, guys, thanks a lot for joining and following your boy. Until then, peace.